The inside of my brain is a study filled with books. Rain is pattering against a window, and it's colorful and it's warm, and it's a little overwhelming. I had so many vivid dreams, and I started dreaming really vividly when I was young, really young in fact, and I can hold on to those images really strongly in my head, and especially when they inspire a strong emotion. That can stick with me all day, all week. I'll remember it a year from now. I'd like to think that they come from the things that are new, something that scared you recently, or something that you don't want to forget, that your dream will let you help on to hold on to it a little bit longer. Dreams are kind of your own personal films. They're made entirely for you. And you know, when you share that with somebody, you're sharing those intimate part of your subconscious in the same way that film does. I remember my mom's old film reel camera that we used to play with as a kid. Lots of small little clips that we gathered of, going to the spray park and the family dogs, but most of the footage is kind of gone with time. I love sharing my dreams. I love talking about them. I love hearing other people's dreams. I think that sharing that it's something fun. I love being able to show that little part of my brain to somebody else. But looking at my dream through someone else's eyes, and especially through film, it's kind of intimidating almost. That's like a part of my brain that I'm seeing playing out in front of me. And especially this dream I've had since I was tiny. And I guess I'm interested to see how it lines up with the way that my brain played it out and the way that somebody else is going to be interpreting it. In my dream, I was walking through a really dense forest. As the trees cleared, I saw my childhood treehouse. It is this beautiful, old, gorgeous painted thing with lots of pastels, but the paint had all flicked off. Usually it only takes a few seconds to reach the top, but I just kept climbing it. And then I looked up, and overhead of me was this incredible sky. It was first stars, and then the stars kind of moved into galaxies, and the colors changed, and I saw planets. It was just this never the same, this unique perspective of the galaxy. And I watched it as something exploded. And I woke up before I hit the ground. I first had this dream, I was 7 years old, so, man, years ago. Man, I'm almost 26, so a long time. I've revisited the same spot. Sometimes I don't go up the ladder, sometimes I stay on the ground, but no matter what, it always explodes. Last time I had it was right after my dad died. About a week after he passed, I had the same dream, and I followed the same steps. I walked up to the top of the tower and just waited for it all to explode. And then it did. I guess I've always been afraid that there was an end to it all. You know, after viewing the dream, it does feel like I'm able to kind of comprehend it a little bit more. It's less of like a scary monster that lives in the back of my head, and now it's something that's a physical thing. It's something that's been created, that's put time and effort into. It's a little bit more fully fleshed out. I mean, I do feel like the dream is going to not necessarily fade away, but it's definitely going to change. And I do change every time that the dream happens. Sometimes it is a little clue in for me that things are going a little crazy in my life, that I need to like take a step back and I need to just kind of enjoy the picture for a while before I fall off the top of the treehouse. And sometimes things get a little dusty or put in the corner, but there's still everything kicking around in there.